So, hey everyone, great to be here and thanks for having me. I'm Shirley Baumer. I'm co founder of DreamTeam and CPO, so Chief Product Officer. DreamTeam is an all in one people management platform. So, everything people hire to retire, onboarding, performance, time management. You all know it. But our take is kind of different. We call ourselves AI native people operating the system. And that means two unique things. One, super adaptable modular platform. We believe that software should adapt to you and not the other way around. That was always relevant, but nowadays that we feel the world is changing twice before lunch, more than ever. And so that's one aspect. And the other aspect is, like you said, that Joe, everything AI from the ground up. So saving you time on mundane tasks and giving you insights. That's in a nutshell. And let's dive in. So that's Dream Team. Let's start with the fundamentals. So here are all of the people in my organization. I can see this information in lots of different ways. So org chart, calendar to see vacation, dashboard to see some insights. That's the basics. What's nice about Dream Team is that you can manage all sorts of data about the employee and all sorts of people processes. That's how you build your people information and processes. Our customer manages all sorts of processes. You can have compensation or documentation management, personal information, of course, but also things like one-on-ones or even IT equipment, goals, and so on and so on. And let's see together how easy it is to build something new. So you can completely control the structure of your data and how the employee works. Now I'll create a new tab. I can create as many as I want. And let's assume I want to manage, I don't know, kids. My kid just got in here, so I got inspiration. And I want to add, I don't know, their names and yeah, maybe their birth date or whatever. So I can do it manually. I can choose from lots of different types and organize it the way I want. But I can also do it with AI. Let's assume I can build whatever I want. So one, it takes me a lot of time, and two, I can get some inspiration. And let's assume I have a new office in Berlin and I want to add bank details. So this is just a shortcut. So I want to create a payment detail for the Berlin. Now we will go over best practices. And instead of, asking questions, going to groups, asking your friends, we can already generate it here. So it works perfectly with our platform. Now I have, yeah, now it's created and I can fine tune everything to my needs. And that's the fundamental. Now let's go talk about processes, okay? And this is the data, but let's assume I now want to onboard people for my new office in Berlin. So for that, we have workflows. In workflows, you can manage all relevant people processes. So you could choose from existing one. But let's say I want to create a new one. I can do it manually. And again, I want to do it maybe with a prompt. So I want to create a onboarding flow for my sales team in Berlin. The two tasks form, first name, last name, email. So again, the same drill. Instead of doing it manually, that Dream Team can do it for me.
I think what's surprising me, Shirley, is you're literally taking week-long workday meetings and you're doing these things in like a matter of seconds right now.
Yeah, that was the goal.
Yeah.
So yeah, I created a form. It's already pre-built. But the nice thing about it is that I can change everything. Okay, so it's built in seconds. And like you said, it's saving me a lot of time. But maybe I also want to add gender, and I can change everything and fine tune everything for my needs. Okay, now it runs automatically. It will send it to all the new people in my company, and I can connect it to the employee start date. This is just an example. In DreamTeam, you can connect it to any type of date. Okay, so not only the rigid stuff, start date, end date, I don't know, but you can choose whatever. And maybe you want to have a workflow for, I don't know, your kid's birthday or something like that. And then all I have to do is to assign it to the relevant group. So in this example, I want to assign this workflow only to the Berlin site. So I'll choose office is Germany. All right. And I want to assign it to them, and it automatically runs when they all join. So that's workflows. And the next part is analytics. The beauty of DreamTeam that it connects the dots. It can show, you can do analytics on pretty much everything, and you can connect onboarding, performance, compensation data in one place. So again, you can choose from multiple dashboards, I don't know, IT or payroll or time management or high-level stuff. But I want to show you how easy it is to create a new one. So let's assume, again, let's do the basics. How many people in my organization in the last 6 months? They have 55 people. Maybe I want to see growth over time, so I can do that. Maybe I want to see it. Maybe I want to break it down by office or see it as a pie. I want to break it down by office and gender. Okay, so pretty much that's just one example, but you can take all sorts of data and break it down, filter it by anything you want, and create really, really customized and cool insights. So that's everything around insights. And I want to show you also how you can leverage AI insights. So this is insights about hardcore numbers, but sometimes you want insights about more soft, unmeasurable things. So let's go to our performance reviews. I won't do the same drill, but you can create one, of course, with AI. And let's take a typical one. So I can always see, for example, on a specific person, what was their feedback, what was their manager feedback, maybe. And I can see a shortcut about employee performance and some highlights, maybe manager and employee alignment. Maybe they have some sort of misalignments and strengths and areas for improvement and even action items. But we wanted to take it one step further. Okay, so you can also see highlights about all the organization or all the cycles. You can always see data about the questions or completion date and see exactly who's done what. But you can also generate insight about the form themselves. So maybe I ran the performance cycle only on the R&D team, or maybe all the Berlin site, or everyone in my organization. So now I can see overall what were the trends and themes, what were the strengths, what were the risks. I can do some more deep diving and maybe on a specific employees that I need to pay attention to, or action items based on what we discussed. Um, how am I in terms of time?
Awesome, Shirley. You're doing a great job. I know you're trying to demo a massive piece of
Yeah, I'm trying
software
to
in like 10 minutes here, which is impressive. Yeah, we're about there for time. I think what I'll say is like it's incredibly impressive what you can see here. Like you've got almost the flexibility of these vibe coding tools where you can build any kind of mini solution you want, but kind of the challenge of those tools is where does the data go, and you need to then connect it to a back end. Whereas actually this is all in one place, right? Because it is the people management platform you're building on top of. So yeah, incredibly cool what we can see here. Anyone else, anything to add on the demo?
Yeah, I want to add just one another layer. Just wanted to check on timing. So if I can take 2 more minutes.
Let's go.
Perfect. So we have the platform built, we have the relevant data, the relevant processes, the insights, everything in mind. Now I want to start work on it, right? Regularly. So we also have AI agents that can help us to take some of the repetitive work. Anyone in the company, based on their permission, have an ability to ask questions, ask our agent questions. It's connected to all the relevant data about the employee and our knowledge base or policies, handbooks, and stuff like that. It can answer very simple questions like what is, I don't know. Let's see. It's a demo account, so I don't know the names. Yeah. Mm, emergency contact, maybe. Okay. He didn't have one. So stuff like that. And I can also do more advanced stuff, like I can ask we have here a knowledge base where you can add everything, all relevant document, company values, benefits, policies, whatever. So I can ask how many vacation days can I get in my. So instead of asking HR or people, team questions that take tons of time, I can just ask the agent and it will scan all the relevant data and give me answers. Okay, nice. I have 12 weeks. So I am well rested. That's the basics. I can ask questions, but I can also generate reports. So maybe I want to, we also can do everything manually. I can add reports. I didn't show it, but I can add any report, build it with all the relevant field. I can also do it with AI. So maybe I want to list all employees in the New York, I don't know, office, add their emails. I don't know if you have maybe or more ideas. Office, just to make sure, and break it down by gender. Show it here.
Awesome. This is going to be the very final thing, and then we're gonna roll on. But awesome to see the assistant working here.
Yeah. So you can, instead of generating the report, takes you a lot of time. You can do whatever you want. Did exactly what I wanted. So these are the females, the males. I can always export it to Excel, to PPT, whatever. I won't do it here, but you can see it here. I did it a second ago. And you can always also run processes. Okay, so you can ask questions, you can create reports and analytics, and you can also run processes. So let's assume I have, I don't know, company offsite, and I want to see how everyone's are doing. So I can also do that. Create a satisfaction survey for our company offsite. Make it short.
So Shirley, this is so cool. And I bet you could probably do this like all day. If people want to get a hold of you and they want to learn more about this, what's the best way to do it? Is it to go to the website? Is it to directly link with somebody on LinkedIn? Like, what do you suggest?
Going to our website will be the easiest way, but I'm always available on LinkedIn for our chat. So yeah, software geek. So I would love to talk about it.
This is awesome.
Awesome.